I call this meeting to order of the Lincoln County Board of Education, meeting in regular session on Tuesday, June 4th at 6 p.m. and we are at the county office. At this time, I'm going to ask Board Member Jeremy Wilson to lead us in the pledge and invite the rest of you to join us.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
Welcome.
I take it no public comment. Okay. At this time, I'm going to turn the meeting over to Mr. Frank Barnett, Superintendent of Schools, for student recognition.
Well, we're here tonight to talk about some students who have made great strides in their drone flying. And Mr. Altizer, if you'd like to speak to it for a moment before I make the presentation. So,
You've done this for 3 years.
It was third time going up to championship, and it's Charlie Lloyd's third time going, Cam Contrell and Milo Wetzel's second time going to the championship event for drones. And it's done wonderful this year, and got to go down to Chattanooga and compete against supposed to be 60 teams, but 57 teams are down there, and it did really well. And one of the teams got fourth place
very good.
in the teamwork challenge. And when they're at this event, they get to meet other kids from other schools, but they work on autonomous drone flying, piloting skills, and also meeting lots of new friends and have fun.
Very good. Very good. I just say that I know that with, and hopefully there'll be a chapter started at Guyan Valley next year with Skills USA. That's a big drone competition as well there. They do a lot of different things with drones and robotics. And it's kind of a, varsity sport for career technical education. And so I look forward to some of these students involved in this as well. So, well, thank you. I just wanted the board members to hear a little bit about what drones was all about. And so we have a little better idea. So, well, fourth place in the world's teamwork, Foxtrot Flyers. First one is Cam Porter. The other teammate there was Zayden Ellis. Guys, after we're finished here, I want you to stick around. We'll get a picture of you up here next to the board members. And then we had a team that qualified. And so I'll introduce those students. Colton Cantrell. Charlie Lloyd. Milo Wetzel. Hunter Gibson. All right, so I'm very proud of you guys. Keep up the good work. Look forward to seeing what you can do next year.
That's right.
Very good.
Would any of you students like to say anything about your experience or about drone flying in general?
Must not be any fun. It's cool to meet everybody. Like,
But from Hawaii, didn't y'all?
Yeah.
Hawaii and different stuff.
yeah, it's cool seeing all the different states and how they compete.
The U.S. Army has one whole branch dedicated to drones. All right. Thank you all.
I'll tell you, drone flying has gotten, like you said, military uses, home inspectors are using drones.
Who else uses it?
Like there's
NASCAR. He watches them on NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
And professional sports are using them, so there's a lot to it. You're very, of course, you're welcome to stay, but you're not obligated to. If you want to go, you may do so.
Congratulations, everybody. It's
Got
wonderful.
a guy down in Nashville. He was in
Great.
the army. He flew drones for CIA.
Good night.
I see that. Flying them. From Quantico.
Yeah.
Bye.
Feel a little lonely now.
They're using a marathon as well.
Is that right?
Yeah, just, see the pipe, they'll
Security?
put heat guns on them too
Yeah.
and see if the pipes are, wearing or.
Sure, decreases the risk, doesn't it, to people?
All right, student recognition over. I'll ask for a motion a second to approve the minutes. Well, first of all, is there any discussion on the minutes of the May 21st meeting? If no discussion.
I make a motion that we approve.
A second.
Wilson makes a motion
A second.
and Martin seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Uh,
Any opposed? It's 4-0, and I should make note that, Butchie Burns is absent from us this evening. Takes us to the administrative section. Any discussion? I have, just a question on item E. Not that I'm opposed to them going toward the plant, but do we run retread tires on our buses?
I don't think we do. I think this is a part of the bus rodeo that they're competing in. I think it's all related to that.
Okay,
But they'll also have a tour of that plant.
Yeah.
Okay.
any questions, any discussion? Not, I'll entertain a motion.
But let me add a quick
Okay.
question on H. Okay, now, where are these? Are
Mary
they,
Sam, they're elementary school principals. They're 200, or elementary school secretary. They're 200 days.
okay,
And that, we're actually gonna ask probably at the next agenda to go ahead and add 3 days of their contract, because these get done every year. It's three, because they have to shut down the May books, the June books, the July books. So they need that 1 day in there to come in and shut down those books.
And instead of approving it every year, it's 4 days, you just make them 203-day employees, and they will have the day to come, because they can't do it until they get the bank statement.
Well, you have to repost it because you're changing the number of days. We have to repost the jobs.
Don't, you don't, not.
I think you do.
You can add days, you can't take them away.
Right.
Check on that.
so these are the only ones.
I think we already did, actually, we added some days to Tara Baker,
The Dara Baker.
Lincoln
Yeah,
County High School.
yeah, so we checked on it then.
I move, make a motion to approve.
Martin makes a motion,
Second.
Snyder seconds. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? And 4-0. Brings us to the finance section. Any discussion?
I had a few questions, but I asked Frank. Nothing in depth, Austin, okay?
All right.
I make,
If not, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
so moved.
Wilson makes the motion.
Second.
Snyder seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Just while we're still on finance, I asked Robin if we'd ever heard back from the state tax commissioner on my questions, and she said, no, we have not. At some point, we may need to be more aggressive with that. I don't know what that point is, but, it kind of that amount of money that we're talking about offsets any savings we got from closing Ranger. So, we probably, I want to plant the bug in your head, you as superintendent and Austin, that, at some point, you may have to engage the financial people, state board, and with the goal of getting some supplemental appropriation from the governor. This is no fault of our own as a county to take that kind of a hit. That's just a big old wallop. And, I just can't wrap my head around why we would be losing that much money, but we've got to be proactive somewhere down the road, maybe by the next board meeting. If we don't have an answer or see some action, we really need to do something ourselves to get that. All right, personnel. Any discussion on the personnel schedule? No discussion. I'll ask for a motion.
I move.
Martin makes the motion to approve.
Second.
Wilson seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And it's 4-0. Brings us to comments and concerns. Anyone have any?
They're moving a lot of dirt. Don and I drove up there before the board meeting tonight, and just the amount of difference it's made in a week, and it's crazy. I know they're doing some blasting now. They've had, like, they say 5 or 6 different shots that they've done, and no seismographic. There's seismograph set up across the road, 3 or 4 different strategic areas, and there's been no difference in what they've done there. But you can see whether, if you park next to the road, you can see where it's already built up, probably about 5-6 feet. They're gonna go up another 5 or 6 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 11 foot total.
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive when you drive by there. It's
It's scary.
beauty. Yeah. Yes.
It's scary. I keep thinking that school's gonna fall off that place. It'll be pretty high.
Yeah.
But, I know we got 30 loads of dirt delivered from that site to the high school yesterday for the indoor practice facility that, County Youth Association has gotten on to it.
Hamlin, I will tell you, the Hamlin air conditioning project's underway now. Then we have, of course, the Duval project running. We have, got a clearance from the insurance company, and everything's ready for them to come in and demo the old, or demo the damaged dugout. So that's in the process there. So wax crews hired, the schedule's out for those guys to get in, start clearing rooms and waxing. So it's moving and shaking.
When's the Lions gonna get put down on the track over there? You have any idea, Austin? Looks like they finished the track.
Yeah, there's quite a few things happened over there. The job supervisor ended up quitting the company and walking out on the job because he was frustrated that the weather was so bad and they were all sitting in a hotel room in Charleston. Company wouldn't let them go back home. There's a animosity on the job site over there. I don't think that delayed anything, but basically they had to bring another supervisor to get finished there last week. And I think they finished up on Thursday or Friday. 2 weeks, no movement, then they'll paint the lines. And from my understanding, the painting of the lines is pretty much just like a day process, and then it's paint, so it dries. It's not curing process like the track surface. So hopefully within about 2 weeks, they'll have it finished, but at least after 2 weeks, it'll be able to host activity, even if they don't have the lines painted on, I believe. I'm sure they sweep it again before they do any painting anyways, but I'll find that out. So we're just waiting about 2 more weeks, then hopefully the paint's done, and it's kind of dragged on here at the end, but it's close to completion, and then it'll be done for hopefully.
Closer than it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, a lot closer than that.
One of the things we're gonna bring up tonight is, the next scheduled meeting is the 18th. Don and I will both be in, at Stonewall at the superintendent's conference. So I didn't know whether, especially given this June the 6th memorandum thing, that we wanted to just go ahead and cancel the 18th meeting and move to the 28th when the next regular scheduled meeting is.
Do you all foresee anything pressing that has to be done by if we cancel the third meeting and just go for the last Tuesday in June?
Something absolutely came up, a special call or something, but
Okay,
it's something through.
on that last Tuesday in June, we need to make, it's a Friday,
It's a Friday the 28th.
It's,
it's a statutory meeting.
it's basically just we get all the invoices that we have outstanding and paid. I don't
Okay.
think it's statutory. We try to do it the last part of the game possible.
Okay, on that meeting, we need to make sure that we swear Butchie Burns in at that meeting. So that we will have 3 board members under oath come July 1, because their next swearing in meeting is first meeting in July 5th or something.
And every 2 years.
It's done every 2 years, but I think when I came on board, we did it
July
several
2nd.
days.
July 2nd.
Because we all got sworn in ahead of time, because we wanted to make sure there would be a quorum if we needed to call the board. So I don't know what that day is.
Yeah, the first,
What is the first?
first Tuesday's the second.
It's when,
The second is the first Tuesday.
okay, second, okay. But we still need to call, swear Butchie in, so she'll be available come July 1st if we need something on July 1st of emergency nature. Well,
The 28th, the changes.
we talked about that last week as far as November, December, and you all were going to do April. Because of the hearing status.
We started on April 1 this year. That was our first hearing. Well, we did them all.
Yes.
That's when we first scheduled.
Well, we were fortunate. We only had 4 hearings this year,
You just never
but
know.
we could have a lot more next year.
And then four,
So- Okay. Anybody got anything else? If not, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Snyder makes the motion.
Second.
Wilson seconds. To adjourn until June the, what's the date?
28th.
June the 28th. At. Gonna have it in the evening on a Friday.
Let's do early.
You used to have a 1 o'clock meeting for the third meeting of every month, so.
You could be, yeah.
Can you make a day meeting, Donna?
I'll probably be gone.
Okay,
I'm planning on going vacation. I told Frank, if it transpires. If not, I can be here.
you have Friday off, so you could make that day meeting. I can do it.
Well, last
So
week,
that's, why don't we have it like 9:30 in the morning on July the 20, June the 28th
Okay, 9:30
at
a.m.
9:30
9:30.
a.m.
Okay.
Does that work for you, Jeremy?
Yeah, works for me.
Okay. So we going to adjourn until June the 28th at 9:30 a.m. It's been motioned by Snyder, second by Wilson. The time is 6:19. All in favor, say aye. And this carries 4-0.
That,
We're adjourned.
that actually